And today I want to talk about something that might cause a little discrepancy, might cause a little problem. Again, I'm going to warn you, brothers. Again, I'm going to warn you. I'm even going to type out a warning. Do not watch this with your lady. If you watch it with your lady, you're going to be in trouble, okay? Don't call me or email me asking me if you could sleep on my couch, because it's not going to happen. Do not watch this with her unless you boss. If you boss, then hey, you can sit down with her, watch it, discuss it, whatever. Other than that, watch it yourself. Assess the information, then decide what you're going to do with it. All right, because listen, I'm not gonna be responsible for all the divorce in the world. Okay, so don't watch this with your lady. The reason why I put out that warning is because I'm talking about infidelity, and I wanted to ask the question: what is infidelity? Some people think that intercourse is not required for infidelity. I think that if there is no intercourse, there's no infidelity. Check it out. I was talking to a friend of mine, right? And I don't know. She type crazy sometimes, but but she's a good friend of mine. We were talking, and she told me that if the guy is like at the bar, okay, he's drinking, she drinking, some chick, he drinking, she drinking, they laughing, they flirting. Okay, that's like stage one infidelity, the flirting, and then after that, they holding hands, and and they're like, yo, why don't we go across the street to the Milford Plaza Hotel, and and if she agrees to it, that's stage two fidelity. Now they get up into the room. As soon as they walk in and pay for the room, that's stage three infidelity. Now you're in the room. You sitting on the bed. You having that last drink. Y'all looking at the TV. Then y'all turn and y'all look at each other. And he goes, man, no, I can't do it, man. I'm married. I got a wife. And oh my God, what am I doing? I must be crazy. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. And he runs out the door. He doesn't wait for the elevator. He jumps out the window, lands on a car, rolls over, and instead of falling on the ground, falls right into the subway where the train is waiting with the doors open. He rolls into the car. Boom. Doors closed. He's on his way home. Now, my contention is there was no infidelity. The man didn't do anything. Okay. He was a jackass for even flirting with her, getting her number, going with her anywhere. But he wasn't unfaithful. He didn't do anything. My argument was, listen, because she tried to argue the intention. But I'm like, listen, if I was sitting in the house, I can't afford my rent. I can't buy no food. They done turn my lights off. I'm in the most desperate situation there is. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go rob this liquor store. So I go and I get my gun. Boom. Load it up. Cat. Put it in my pocket. I'm walking. Go to the liquor store. Walk in the liquor store. And I look at the cashier. Put my hand in my pocket and grab the gun. But then I say, man, if I do this, I'm going to jail. I ain't going to rob this place, man. I got to figure something out. And I let the gun go, still in my pocket, never took it out. And I walk out the door and I go home. It's the same thing. No crime has been committed. Now, he shouldn't have been planning on robbing a liquor store or anything else to begin with. So he's a jackass for that. I give you that. He shouldn't have been flirting with the woman and go to the hotel. He was a jackass for that. I give you that. But did he commit a crime? He did not. He took every step all the way up to the point where he could have committed the crime, but he fell back. I did everything all the way up to the liquor store, but then I fell back. How could you convict him on that? I think that although the man had a moment of weakness, he came to himself and he checked himself. And at the end of the day, his wife, woman, whoever she is, was more important to him than that slice of strawberry cheesecake he was about to get a bite of. Doesn't that count for anything? Would you ladies still look at him and be like, you low down son of a so-and-so, you need to get the so-and-so and whoa, 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 whoa. Or would you say to yourself, well, you know what? Me and him going to talk about what he did, but at least he didn't go all the way. Would he get a half a point for running out the door? Or is he just going to jail? Period. I say he should get a whole point. Because at that point, everywhere from the drinks all the way up to the hotel room, the man be thinking maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, da, 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 da. But listen, ladies, I'm going to tell you something that you already know. That once he's in that room and that thought is standing in front of him, there is nothing else going through his mind except strawberry cheesecake. And for him to be in that situation, napkin round his neck, knife and fork, ready to get in it, and still his wife and his woman is the predominant thing on his mind, and he turns around and walks out. Kudos, my brother, kudos. He deserves much respect. Infidelity means that you have to commit a sexual act. It's not the intention, it's the act. So all you ladies out there who's ready to put your man or your ex-man or whoever he is in prison for the rest of his days for a crime he never committed, just consider that. You're convicting an innocent man of a felony when all he did was commit a misdemeanor. So, what is infidelity to you? Does he have to actually commit the act, or is the intention enough for you to say, you might as well have did it? Drop me a comment, hit that like, most importantly, hit that subscription button. Let me know what's going on.